G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and again we're going on with B-17 Flying Fortress Leader from DVG. Yeah, we have finished the first month in our campaign. The Air War begins, which goes from August to December 1942. So we're about to start August to December. We're about to start September. We will be starting this month, or this week of this month, with 27 SO points, and we currently have 12 VP, of which we need a minimum of 40 to be adequate. So we're actually halfway to Dismal, because Dismal starts at 24. Our secondary mission at the moment is Transportation 1, where we have to get rid of 8 VP of transportation points, and we've currently gotten rid of 7, so we need to take out 1 more transportation target as well. We also have the 262s that are being looked at, and I need to take out this one to push the 262 marker from October to November. What else? Other than that, Memphis Belle has still got 4. Oh, we didn't. That's the one thing we didn't do. Sorry, was at the end of last month we didn't do our replacement points. I knew there was something. Okay, so currently, what we have is we have 3 damage on the Reaper, 4 on the Belle, 1 on Little Abner, and 12 on the 31st Fighter Group. And we only get 12. So I think what we need to do is okay, we'll take the 1 off Little Abner. So therefore we have taken 1 off the 3rd bomber wing, which means that we can take 1 off the 1st bomber wing, and then we can take 1 off the Spitfire. So that's 1, 2, 3, leaves 9 more. Okay, so if I take no. We got 9 more. I got 6 here and 11 there. So I can take 4 and 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4 off these. So I'm going to take these down to 1 each. I'm just trying to keep it even so I'm not taking too much off the 1. Okay, so this 11 then will now come down to 6. Right. Okay. So that means that the 31st Fighter Group is basically going to be out of it for a couple of goes. Now, in fact, it didn't fly last time, so it's actually got 3 less. So it's actually down to 3. Sorry. So that's even better. So it'll only have to miss out on 1 week of flying, and it'll be back up to speed. Is good. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're going to do here. We currently have 2 targets with high intel. We have marshalling yard here in Hex 11, this one here, and we have a airfield in Hex 11. So they both high intel. So where are we going to go for intel for recon? And again, I think we need to start looking at an aircraft factory, and they're all here, all the yellow ones there. So who do I want to look at? Aircraft factory 4 is 14 to destroy, and it has a bandit. And it also, it has reserve -1. So, okay. I forgot about that. I'm an idiot as well. Okay. So reserve -1. So this Luftwaffe squadron shouldn't have gone to the reserve. I'll just quickly roll that up, and it goes to number 9. Okay, so you know where we want to go. There we go. Okay, so that one is 14 plus a bandit and -1 reserve. And then we have one that is a 10. That's the easiest one. And then one that's 12 with an extra bandit. Okay. So I can fly, everyone. Okay, so we're going to have a look at, let's do the easy one first. This guy. So we'll have a look at him. So that gives us targets in, well, they're all in. Yeah, that's not much good, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to come over and have a look at the marshalling yards over here in 16, which gives me one needs 12. They both need 12. One gives me extra VPs for an overkill, but it has 2 extra bandits. The other one only has 3 bombers and gives me a dice roll for them. Okay, let's go with the easy one. Okay, so we're going to go for target 31 as well. Okay, which is this one over here. So let's have a look and see what we get. So we have our first one, which is the aircraft factory. So 4 to 7 for medium. Yep, that's a 9. So we have high intel there. There we go. And then same over here. 4 to 7 for medium. And we have a 4, so that's a medium. Right, that gives us something to work for next time. So weather now. White one for home, black one for zone 1. So we have partly cloudy and partly cloudy. And then white for 2, black for 3. White for 2, black. Okay, so zone 3 we don't care about because it's stormy. But everybody else is partly cloudy, so that's good. Right. Let's have a look here. So we can't go into 3. That was only a target in 3. So we have a marshalling yard in 11. We have an airfield in 11. Or we have an aircraft factory in 9. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to think about it. So what's the 31st got? It's had 3 at the moment. Okay. Okay, we're going to go to hex 11 first. And we are going to look at the aircraft, airfield, marshalling yard, airfield, marshalling yard. We're going to go to the marshalling yard. let us get rid of the secondary mission. Okay, this is a 4 VP target as well, which will help us. Right. So we're going to go to the marshalling yard. We need 13 hits on this. So I'm going to take the 4 B-17s, so first and second bomber groups. And I'm not going to take any fighter, or am I? I will. I'll take the 31st Fighter Group. It's got 3 damaged, but it's good up until 6 it becomes shaken. So I'm going to take the 31st. And that will be the first mission. And they are going after a dispersed target, so they can carry 3 Mark 30s each into here. So that's target 1, that rail yard, marshalling yard. Target 2 is going to be a aircraft factory in here, which will be this one, of course, because we have the stuff, and that will be the B-24s with the 4th fighter group. And the reason for that is because they have further to go, so they need the better fighter. Right. Righto, mission 1. Oh, sorry, those ones are going after that. I need to do their berms. So again, I'm going to give each of them an incendiary. So they will take an incendiary, and how many points have I got? 27 SO points. Okay, so I can take Mark 44s, which can do up to 3 damage, and they're 2 SO points each. So I could take 2 of them on each aircraft, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12 hits max. Or I can take Mark 34 and give 2 Mark 34s to... No, I'm not going to. Righto, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we're going to give each the bombers an incendiary and... Oh, sorry, only 2 of them, not 3. And 2 Mark 44s, which are 2 SOs each, but 3 weight points each. So that gives them 8 weight points each, and that's 8 SO points total. So let's get the paperwork done. We have the B-17s going for T5, and they're not spending any SO points. Okay, and that's the first mission. And they are taking 31st Fighter Group with them, which will go in high. Okay, and then we have the B-24s going after Aircraft Factory 6, and they have 4 SO points each, and they are taking the 4th Fighter Group in high. Righto. So next thing for the first mission is the German response, and we have a 3 minus 2 is a 1, so we have a poor response into here. So the event, anti-aircraft fire. Holy poo bum. Okay, roll for each bomber group. Righto, so first one, 8, 9, 1 destroyed, 10, 2 destroyed. Righto, so 91st Bomber Group, nothing. Grim Reaper, nothing. Paradise Lost, nothing. Scarlet, a 6, nothing. Who for that? Okay. So we fly straight into here. So the first thing we do is check for the Luftwaffe. And it's a max of 1 for us. There's only 1 there. And it is a Focke-Wulf 190 Stormbirdie. There we go. Okay, so if we beat this, if we kill it, it goes away. It does not come back another day. Right. Okay, so it is going to go after the fighter, of course. I've got a fighter. Now, he gets to go first. And he hits on a 4, 6, or 9. 4, 6, 9. And he rolls a 2, which is wonderful. Now, he's got a 1. Now, we are -1 air-to-air. And he is a 1, so we are +1. So we're +2 air-to-air with a -1. So we're at +1, and he's at a 1, so we need a 10 straight up. And we got it. Well done. Oh, well done, that man. So that's one of those extra ones. The Sturmgruppen. Gone. So if he's going to get a kill, that one or one of the veterans, well done, straight up. Okay, so now the flak attack, and it is 1 roll per aircraft, and these are all B-17s, so they have a 1, and it is a -2 with that for the high intel, so it's a -3. So here's the Bell, 6 -3, no good. Okay, so basically the only way they can hit us is if they get a 10, they'll get 1 hit. Reaper, nothing. Paradise, 10, so it gets 1 hit. Okay. And Scarlet, nothing. Righto. Our turn. So each of these aircraft are carrying 3 Mark 30s. So 3 die. Righto, the Bell is at 0 air to ground, so she gets none for the target, gets 2 for the intel and 2 for the bomb, so it's +4. So we get a 10 and 2 8s. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So 50%. Okay. The Reaper is a +1 air to ground. So the Reaper is at +5. Oops. Okay, so +5 gives us 2, 4, 5 more hits, which takes us up to 9 of the 13 we need. Right, Paradise Lost is at a +1, so these ones are +5 as well. And that gives us 2, 4, another 5. 5 and 9 is 14. We only needed 13. Target is destroyed. So we are flying home. Contrails are visible. Draw 1 additional bandit. Okay, no bandits at all because we are going straight back to base. And the berms are gone. And target marker, oh shit, Schnitzel is gone. And the marshalling yard is gone. Okay, so that's all good, that's all good. That one stays there. Intel marker goes back, damage marker goes back. Card comes over, do the paperwork. Hairy planes go away. Okay. So, no aircraft shot down. Target was destroyed. So, each of our bombers get 2 XP. And our fighter gets 3 XP because she actually shot one down. We spent no SO points, so we finished with 27. We gained 4 VP, which means we're now up to 16. And we have completed our secondary mission. So at the end of the month, that will help us greatly. Right. So now we start with 27 SOs, and we have spent 8 so far on our new target. So we're coming in here, and we have an incendiary and 2 44s. And we have the 93rd Bomber Group leading. We have the 4th Fighter Group and Escort, and this is a high intel target. So, first thing, Luftwaffe response is a 6 minus 2 is a 4, which is poor still. But that's poor with 2 Luftwaffe squadrons there, and we have to come through. Sorry, I didn't put it out. We have to come through anyway. I should have put it out to start with, so again, I'll give myself a penalty. I was going to come this way, but I didn't mark it, so I'll come through where there are extra squadrons. That'll teach me. That'll learn me. Okay, so we have the Luftwaffe response, and then the event is fighter miscommunication. We lose our fighter. Bloody hell. Poo bottoms. Okay, so our fighter goes away and gets nothing for this mission. Okay, so we've got 2 bombers, and we've got at least 4 airfields coming our way. Right, so we take off and we get to here. And now we have these 2, which can get us on the way in and on the way out. So I suppose I could have gone back out that way and only had 1, but hey, if I'm going to do these stupid things, I need to suffer the consequences. Okay, so the first one is a BF 110, which gets 3 attacks. And the second one is, oh, look at that, a veteran Focke-Wulf, who gets 3 attacks. Okay, so the 110 is going after number 3, which will be the 93rd Bomber Group, Death Dealer, and the Focke-Wulf will go after number 9, which is Little Abner. So we've got 1 on each. Okie doke. So first one, the 110. None of these have got any skills that we need to worry about. No. And Little Abner has only flak defense. That's fine. Okay. So the 110 is a -1. So that's good. So it's going to roll 7, 8, or 10 for a hit, and it gets a 2. No hit. So blah, blah, blah. Death Dealer can shoot back, and Death Dealer is a... Oh, sorry, Death Dealer gets to shoot first. Has situational awareness. Sorry. Now, Death Dealer is a +2 air-to-air and picks up the extra 1 because this bloke is -1. So he's +3 air-to-air. He gets a 6 as nothing. Okay, so he got to shoot first. And then he gets to shoot last as well for that attack. And he kills him. So Death Dealer gets a kill. Righto. So the Focke-Wulf attacks Little Abner. It's on a 4, 6, 8, and Abner has nothing. So it's a 1, which is nothing. Abner shoots back and is at a +2, but this aircraft is at a +2. So Abner needs a 10 to kill. And he gets a 6. That's first attack. Second attack is a 4, so takes 1 damage. 1 shot down, I should say. You know what I mean. Okay, again, Abner needs a 10. That's the second attack. Last attack is a 3, which is nothing. And again, Abner needs a 10 and does not. So little Abner was extremely lucky to get away with that. Right. I don't know why I'm moving that. So the next thing we do is we fly into here. And these ones reset, getting ready to hit us on the way home. And now these ones hit us. So first one is a 109 with 2 attacks. And the second one is a veteran Focke-Wulf with 3 attacks again. Okay. So the 109 will go after little Abner this time. And the Focke-Wulf, please, will go after number 5, which is, yay, Death Dealer. So Death Dealer is, like we said, has situational awareness, so they can fire first. So Death Dealer is at a +2. Yeah. And the Focke-Wulf is at a +2, so we need a 10 and nothing else to destroy it. And we have done it. 1 veteran Focke-Wulf shot down by Death Dealer. Well done, Death Dealer. 2 kills on this mission. And that one goes away and does not come back. Okay, so first attack now for the 109. And it hits on an 8, 9, 10. So no hit for the first attack. And we're shooting back at +2. So an 8 or better. We've got a 6, is no good. And this is the Messerschmitt's last attack. And it's a 1, which is nothing. Righto, can little Abner shoot this one down? An 8 +2 is 10 and gone, but it goes back into the dish. Well done, little Abner. So these bombers have taken out 3 fighters so far. Okay, so the next thing is the flak. Now it's a roll, 1 roll for each aircraft, hitting on a 6 and 9. So first one is Death Dealer, who has no defense other than the high intel, so it's a -2. Rolls a 10, -2 is 8, so that's 1 hit. Where are we? So 1 hit for them. And then we have a -2, a -3 for little Abner. And that's a 3, so no hit. Okay, now we get to burn. So we have Death Dealer, who is a -1 air to ground. The target is a +1, so that's a 0. So we get +2 for the high intel, and that's it. So we have the 2 white for the bombs and the black for the incendiary at +2. Okay, so we get a 10, we get a 6, which becomes an 8, and we get that. So we have 2, 4, and an incendiary. Okay, so that's good. And then we have the same again for little Abner, who is bombing actually at +1. So we have +1, +2, +4 for intel, and that's it. +4. Righto. So a 4 and a 4 is 8. So that's 2 hits. 4 and 1 is 5. That's 1 more hit. So that's 3 hits. So that takes us up to 7, which is heavy damage. Right. So what we have then is the incendiary. And a 7 or better destroys the target. 7! But I shouldn't take it. No, So I take that as a miss because it didn't go into there. Bugger. Me and my honesty, I've got to stop this. Okay, so that goes back. 7 goes back, and we have high, heavy damage, which means this one is halved. Like that. Time to fly away home. Bonus SO. Target wasn't destroyed, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this target goes back into here. Let's move those up. And he's got heavy damage with his high intel. So, we have to fly home now. So let's get rid of the bombs. Because we have to go back through this poo fight. Get rid of the target marker. Okay, so we fly back here. Still have poor response, so they can stay. And we have these two that can possibly intercept us. And the first one is no bandit. And the second one is... Oop, sorry. Another one of our special stormtrooper. Groupin, not troopin. Okay. Sturmgruppen. So he is going to go after number 8. So Tail End Charlie, Little Abner again. So he is going to hit. Now, Little Abner does not have anything to help. So he gets hit on a 469. We have a 2. So that's his first attack for nothing. Little Abner is a +2 air-to-air. So, and this guy is a 1. So therefore, we need to get a 9 or a 10. And we get a 9. Jesus Christ. And that one, again, being a special, goes away. And Little Abner has shot down 2 along with Death Dealer. My God. Okay, and then they fly on home. Like that. We get rid of the response. And that stays there because we didn't destroy it. Okay, we get rid of the weather. Everything else is good. Get rid of the aircraft. Do the paperwork. Right, so Death Dealer gets 1 point for the mission and 2 for shooting down planes. Oh, hang on. So we can knock off some of these in a moment too. So it gets 3, which means they can be promoted and will still have 2 experience points left. Okay. And Little Abner gets 1 for shooting down, 2 for shooting down, and 1 for the mission, which gives him 4, which means he can upgrade, but will not have any remaining XP. Okay. So let's do the upgrade first. So Death Dealer is going from green to average. Oops. So it goes from green 5 to average 6. The OK status does not change, but he gets 1 extra for his shaken. Goes from 8 till 9. His air to ground increases. His air to air stays the same. And his formation is better, but he's now got 1 replacement. Okay. So Death Dealer has got 1 replacement and is now average 6 and has already got 2 XP. Now, because he's got 1 replacement, he had 1 damaged aircraft from last time, so he's got his replacement. And then Little Abner is going from average to skilled. So he's gone average 4 with the 0.6 to 1 to skilled 5, 0.7, 3, 1. So well done. Yep. Okay, so it's now skilled 5. Wow. Okay. So it's turning into a air-to-air machine as well, and not bad air-to-ground. Righty What else we got? Okay, so we shot down 4 fighters. So we go 1, 2, and we can remove a Luftwaffe counter. And then we go 3, 4. So we're up to there now. So which squadron do we wish to remove? And I think what we'll do is we're going to get rid of this one. And that means we'll only have the one there. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, so that is the end of week 1 in September. We only have 3 weeks in September. So we will go on to week 2 in the next exciting episode of B-17 Flying Fortress Leader. So again, let me know if I've screwed up more than I've worked out that I've screwed up, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Take care.